Hello, hello, Shandra Jackson, Fine Arts. Today is October the 31st. I'm going to be doing a presentation on a special project about various artists. And my topic is going to be creative courage, how artists use their work to speak truth to power. Exploring the voices of Nikki Giovanni, Carol Walker, Alexander Bell, Banksby, Deborah Roberts, and Moms Mabley. All right, so we're going to start out with Nikki Giovanni. Nikki Giovanni used poetry to celebrate Black identity and resilience during the Civil Rights Movement. Her fearless tone inspired generations to use language as a form of resistance and love as revolutionary art. This artist stands out because it's just your uniqueness about her, a certain tone that she sets to get the audience. I loved her resilience. Um, I loved her boldness. And I just thought she was a great poet. I just really enjoyed her work. Next, we're going to talk about Kara Walker and Alexander Bell. Kara Walker and Alexander Bell use visual storytelling to challenge how history and media portrays race. Their work forced audience to confront uncomfortable truths about racism in presentation in America. I love the fact that it was like the stories always kind of like had a message behind it. I love that um, the world may put out an image of this is how you may believe it to be, but these artists just kind of got creative and gave a perspective of this may be how you see it, but my minds and my eyes and thoughts look at things in a different way. And they just kind of brought out some uncomfortable situations and just kind of make you look at it at a different standpoint. And that's what I love the most about these artists. We got Banksy, which is graffiti as global protest. I don't know about anybody else, but I love me a good graffiti. I love to be out looking at art. I currently live in Killeen, Texas, and anytime you take a stroll down to Austin, Texas, if you go past bridges or go certain ways, you just see so much art on a wall, and I just love it. I mean, I just think it stands out. It just gives you individuality. It just screams, that's that person's uniqueness, their mindset, their thoughts. I just love the creativity. I just wish sometimes I had some of that in me. Like, I love it. Um, Banksy transformed public spaces into messages of protest and empathy. His anonymous street art exposed hypocrisy, war, and inequality, providing that art in public spaces can powerfully question authority. Next, we're going to talk about the New Jack Swing era, which is a blend of R&B, hip hop, and soul, creating music that empowers Black youth cultures. Its upbeat rhythm reflect freedom, creativity, and confidence in Black expressions. It was pretty cool to listen to Janet Jackson's album that I listened to, and it was kind of strange because I didn't even realize at the time. I think I probably was about 5 or 6 or so. But I mean, some of the songs just stuck in my head because I could just, I guess, remember my parents or aunts or, just hearing it. And a lot of it had like messages behind it. Her album was kind of different. Like, I mean, it had like some dance and stuff. And then it also had things that kind of like touched on, you know, race and things that were going on in the world. Teddy Riley just had a good swing about himself. I mean, just getting all these different artists and people together. I can honestly say, even though I was young at that time, that was really a great era, and I loved it. Deborah Roberts, mixed media and identity. Deborah Roberts used mixed media colleagues to regiment how black children see themselves. Her layered figures challenge stereotype and celebrate individuality, demanding viewers to acknowledge complexity and strength in black identity. Hmm, this one is pretty powerful, I would honestly say. I mean, growing up as a little black girl and, being taught that, the long hair is pretty or a certain skin tone was pretty. I have $2 myself, and I stress it all the time with them. I said, "Oh my gosh!" They're like, "What, Mama? You are so beautiful." And I hope that just sticks in their head, and they understand that they are beautiful just the way they are. No one can tell you what is supposed to be beautiful, what look this world has told you to be beautiful, but you are beautiful the way that God made you. Alrighty, Mom's Mabley, laughter as liberation. Mom's Mabley spoke broke barriers as one of the first black female comedians. Through humor, she addresses racism and sexism, using laughter as a courage tool for truth and empowerment. I will say we all need a little laughter in our life. I mean, even if it's serious matters, I mean, sometimes you can look back at it and laugh and turn it into a positive thing, even though it may have been a hurtful thing. So I appreciate Moms Mabley for the laughter, in despite of whatever may be going on or things that might not be that great. Various artists and individual game. Why is learning about various artists and art forms important for society? Learning about various artists and art forms is essential for society because art reflects the history, struggles, and triumphs of humanity. By examining different forms of art across cultures and time periods, society becomes more empathetic, inclusive, and aware of diverse perspectives and experiences. What can an individual gain by appreciating the fine arts? It enables people to connect with stories, ideals, and emotions that transcend their own lived experiences. Engaging with poetry, visual arts, music, or, or performance can inspire self expression, reduce stress, deepen understanding of culture and political issues. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for taking out the time to look at my presentation. Have a wonderful night.